610 WIOD. 10 till 1 at WIOD. I'm taking my life in my hands again. I'm hoping that the mobile is still there. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Happy New Year.
Same to you. I can barely hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Okay.
Okay. I just want to tell you that I'm a very fat person from eating Hellsels and kishka and matzo balls. My grandparents stuffed me with that stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you there?
I'm here.
So what should I do?
What you do, keep enjoying it. My bubby ate the same stuff and lived to 87, okay?
Okay. I like stone crabs, though. That's much better.
Stone crabs is better? Yeah, all that butter, all that cholesterol will really do it for you.
Well, but the other stuff can kill you. It clogs up your arteries.
That's the idea. That's why we say, oh, yeah, clog. Have a great day. See ya.
Faster than a touch-tone phone. Louder than a pneumatic drill. Able to sidestep reality in a single bound.
Look, they're on the phone.
It's a rabid moose.
It's a braying jackass.
Jeez, do you believe these people?
No, it's Yenta Man.
Yes, it's Yentaman. Strange visitor from another market with a phone growing out of his head. Craig Worthing is going to do mornings on She. What do you think? Yentaman, with a bizarre compulsion to pass along radio gossip. They thought it was an eclipse of the sun, but it turned out to be Debbie Ellis. Unbelievable! Yentaman, who can change the course of any discussion, dial 2 telephones with one hand, and who, disguised as Lee Howler, ill-mannered tacos for a semi-professional radio station, fights a never-ending battle for rumor, innuendo, and Arbitron advances. Yeah, Neil is leaving Miami to buy a station in Lakeland. Do you believe that guy?
12:52. Boy, that Jim Schuyler, he's the best. How come he's not working here? I was thinking about this morning coming to work. He should be working here doing something creative. Anyway, we have an open line in Broward. Shouldn't he? He's great. He's a talent. Oh, that's why he's not working here. West Palm Beach on the Star Line.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
I'm doing great. How are you?
Then I won't ask.
Okay.
Don't ask.
You brought up all this stuff with this. I haven't had this much fun since Dan Majors did a Snickers show.
Right. No, it wasn't Snickers. It was the extra dark Milky Way.
Oh, yeah.
Extra dark.
Right. You know, they forgot to tell you, the only thing with the Chulent is that, like, one piece, the density is like, you know, like heavier. If you dropped it, it would fall right through the earth.
Like real heavy cheesecake.
Worse. You don't believe how bad.
Yeah.
And my mother, when I was little, used to make kishka, the old-fashioned way. But I have no idea what was in it.
No, I've never been able to figure out what's in it. These people that are called in today with the recipe, there's got to be something more than that. Because how do you explain the color of it? It's kind of like an orange, brown. There's nothing that they've said that you put in there. The chicken fat has no color.
And that's for sure.
So what gives it the coloring?
Well, I'll be on assignment over the weekend. I can call my mother and find out what's in there.
Okay, that's your homework assignment.
Okay, and I'll have to call you back on Monday.
Okay.
Hey, do you have 2 Star Lines?
No.
Because you said hello to the other mobile woman.
No, she was calling on her dime. That's why I put her on.
I was getting all excited and ready to
No, but she was paying for it, and we're paying for this call.
Well, I don't like to pay for it.
I know, me either, but hey, sometimes you're desperate. Have a great weekend.
You too, Neil.
See you. 12:54 at WIOD. We have an open line. I don't mind, actually. It depends on what it is. Star IOD is that number on the Bell South Mobility line. If you got a phone in your car and it's somebody else's and they're paying, it don't make any difference who's paying for it because we pay the freight. How do you like that? Man, these sisters, they're loaded and they want to spread it around with a big shovel. Miami.
Hey, Neil.
Buenos tardes.
Just one thing. I had kishki in the 2nd Avenue Deli in New York.
Right.
But I was puking for days. That thing.
Huh.
That was really weird stuff.
Yeah, it's the Twisted Sister special.
Yeah. I just like to call one person a douchebag.
Okay.
Just a Magic Box Incorporated. It's actually a company. Nice talking to you, Neil.
Okay, see ya. Wow. 12:55. We're zipping along here. This hasn't been too bad for a Friday, okay, for a little pre-Shabbos celebration. Talking about food instead of eating it. Much better for you. Remember what I said? Food allergies. Remember that. You may joke, you may laugh, you may puke, you may, that's where it's at. Trust me. Take it from somebody who knows, who suddenly got all of his energy back and his blood sugar down and lost 10 pounds. And I feel great. I feel like I do a 75-hour cooking marathon today, man. I'm on top of it. Here's a pig report in Miami.
Neil.
Yes,
How
I'm
you
here.
doing? 874. There he is. I can see him. Wait, he's looking at me now. He's waving. Hey, he's listening to the Neil Rogers show. That's my
Great.
contribution for New Year's.
Thank you, sir. 12:55, like I said, we have an open line in Broward, 524, and the Star line, Star IOD. Starting next week, we're eliminating all the Broward lines. We're going to have 5-day lines, Bell South Mobility, Cellular One, Out of the World line, and that's it. Then we'll have a good time. We won't ever have to give any numbers out. West Palm Beach.
This is the Out of the World line. Did you see a movie, quite old, it's by Neil Simon?
What kind of a phone are you on? Man.
It's a crappy payphone.
Must have like a double sock over it.
Oh, well, here, let me bang on a little bit. No, I don't want to say that.
God.
Listen, did you see a movie called Brighton Beach Memoirs?
Was that the one with, what's her name? Bette Midler?
No. This is the one.
What's the one with
the infamous supper of red cabbage and liver?
No.
No, okay.
That wasn't the one with Matt Dillon, was it?
No.
Brighton Beach Memoirs? I thought that was, I'm sure that was Bette Midler.
No. It was a Neil Simon thing. It was a very good movie. It's about a kid who grew up in Brooklyn.
No. Well, I wouldn't watch that. I don't give a crap about Brooklyn.
Well, never mind. You have to be there.
Right.
Well, listen.
I don't want to be there.
What I called
Larry King is from there. That's enough to make me never want to go there.
Yeah. What I called you about is to complain. The only reason I listen to the station is because of your show and Rick and Sputnik.
Right. That's the only reason anybody listens to this station.
This is true.
Under the age of 100.
Now, you would think, unless I'm awful way mistaken, the average intelligence of a person couldn't be the type of person that would like to sit and listen to the radio and have some guy come on and tell us how good that they give the weather and tell us how they have...
Oh, hey, listen, I could do a whole show on these promos. We're running sports... First of all, the hurricane season is over, okay?
Right.
It's finally over. They won. They're number one half. They're this fine. Good luck, go in good health. But now it's not enough. We have promos doing the whole play-by-play of the whole game. I noticed we don't have the part where Sonny called Huerta's field goal good, which was off by like 10 yards, where he called that good, or they were crying about all the penalties, and it turned out they were against Nebraska about the Big Ten. We don't have that. We like replaying the play-by-play of the whole goddamn game. Then we go into a 60-second promo telling you how great our news is. You can go all over America, sir, to any major market, and you will not hear on any radio station long, ponderous, tune-out inducing promos like we run on this station. It's another example of the total incompetence and lack of understanding of length of listenership that they have in our programming department. They have no clue what it means to get force the audience to tune out. No understanding whatsoever.
Exactly.
Our motto here, when I came here 3 years ago, it was the same even with different programming people. The motto was, we can say in 50,000 words what most people can say in 10. That's the motto here, and the same with our news department, man. It's just incredible.
But listen, if you don't like those spots, we'll just play a spot that's a couple days old.
Right. Oh, absolutely. Hey, don't forget the Widener coming up this weekend at Hialeah. There you go.
I fell out of the car when I heard that.
And don't forget that special Easter special coming up at a flower shop near you. I mean, if it's not good today, it'll be good in a couple of months,
Well, I figure they got some guy sitting up in Boston or wherever the hell he is with nothing else better to do, so to keep him busy, they give him all this crap to make up.
Right.
And, if it wasn't for you guys being so good, that's exactly right. I'd automatically...
They better kiss the goddamn ground that we're here, sir, because I got news for you. For all the annoying... Just take a look at the weekend programming on this station. That'll give you an idea of the creativity of our programming department. Trust me. That speaks for itself.
I have tried on occasion, but I can't hack it. I'm sorry.
Well, who can? Hey, listen, have a great New Year in spite of it, and have a great life.
Thank you.
And you're hired.
All right.
See you. There's our new program director right there. He's got a little bit of a clue, which is more than they got in this joint. Man, that football promo, I mean, that's just like a slap in the face. On and on. We got like highlights and lowlights at the 40, at the 35, the 30, the 25, the 20. Okay, we get the message. It's a touchdown. They won the game. Get it over with. How are the Leafs doing, okay? Cut the crap. Who's doing the news?
Tom Hopkins.
Tom Hopkins is doing the news with that big new head of hair. And we'll come back at 105. Rick and Sons at 2. Mandich on Sports Talk. Hank Talks Flamingo, 8 to 11.
This is South Florida's news, traffic, and weather station. News Talk Radio, 610 WIOD. Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and the Palm Beaches.
Estoy estrangulando el pollo para acá.
News Talk Radio, 610 WIOD presents the Neil Rogers Show. To get in touch and talk with Neil, dial 751 WIOD from Day. In Broward, it's 524 WIOD. Outside the 305 area code, toll free 1-800-944-WIOD. And Bell South Mobility customers make a free call by dialing Star IOD. The opinions expressed by the guests, hosts, or callers are not necessarily those of this station. Now, here's Neil Rogers on News Talk Radio, 610 WIOD.
Hi, this is Dwayne Stahl for Black Teeth, and you're listening to the 2 to 1 hour.
Manuel was traveling one night on a plane. Kicked out a bandit mom for selling cocaine. Oh, and I can see Manuel waving goodbye. God, it looks like Manuel will be doing hard time. They say man is guilty of trafficking dope. That's why he hid out playing bingo with a pope. Oh, and they lock him up on an Air Force base. But he might break out. Just look at his face. Oh, Manuel Noriega, you are his story. What happened to your face? And the scars that won't heal, your skin is bright. But Manuel, have you tried a little oxy-5 of your pineapple high?
107 at WIOD. It's our mammoth, gigantic, Dwayne Stomp-inducing 1 to 2 hour. Open line in Broward, 524 WIOD. I like having those blinds open in there. There are people running up and down the hall like they got St. Vitus dance. Man, what's going on in this place lately? Just really bizarre behavior. I guess they're upset because they got to come back to work. Too bad. The party's over, guys. And when are we getting those damn cards to open the door? I'm getting calluses. I'm getting like things on my knuckles from banging on a window downstairs. We still don't have those things back from Gary Mills.
Mine works.
Yours works. Well, that's great. I'm real happy for you. There's only maybe like a 4 or 5 in the whole building that work. So I think that's an omen. The ones that work, they want you to come in one more time to turn them in. Margate, hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Okay.
You call me?
Did I call you?
Oh, no, wait a minute. I called you.
Yeah.
Okay. You got to be easy on me because this is like my first time calling.
Yeah, well, that's a bad start, sir. Feeble attempt at humor.
Oh, okay.
From the Eric Lambert school of I'm not so funny and I'm getting worse.
Okay, but I have something very important.
We're waiting.
It's about rednecks.
Yeah.
In a redneck bar. I was at a bar last night.
Yes?
Trying to just have a couple beers and some chicken wings.
Yeah.
And this redneck girl comes around with an alligator face because she was out in the sun so long. And she's in a negligee trying to sell it to us.
Mm-hmm. Trying to sell what to you?
I think the negligee.
Oh, I see.
But
she's trying to peddle it?
Yeah, at the same time, there's a bunch of these like biker rednecks with the long hair and the leather and the chains on their wallets with nothing in the wallet. And they're buying a couple beers. And there's a yo-yo singing this crap about girls and, you know, this girl was standing on a doorknob and all kinds of disgusting stuff. You know, and they're, oh, this is tough. But anyways, where was Nick Navarro?
Where was Nick Navarro? Where was Nick Navarro for what?
He could have arrested all the rednecks.
Nah, that was probably Nick with the negligee. 109 at WIOD. We have an open line. How about that scandal in the Broward Sheriff's Office again this morning? Another one of those stories about that DUI the other night. And the BSO guy and his wife, and she just plastered out of her mind, and all the other people went straight to the Huskow, and the husband bitched out the pig that arrested them, and then all of a sudden she just went home. Everybody else went straight to jail, not her. I got news for you, Nick, man. You're just the biggest slime ball, the biggest white-haired piece of mung that ever came down the pike. Who are you kidding? You and all your paisans over there in the BSO. You make me puke, okay? Just a bunch of fascist right-wing Nazi pigs. Kendall, happy holidays. Hello? Speak up, sir. It's going to be a short call. Yeah, come on. What? Yeah, that was Nick right there, I think. Bad disguise, Nick. Cutler Ridge.
Good afternoon, Neil.
How are you?
Fine. Yourself, sir?
Pretty good.
Happy New Year.
Same to you.
Thank you.
Happy holidays.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Won't be too much longer.
Speak up now. Don't start doing what I'm doing. Don't start being like a parrot. Just speak up.
It won't be too much longer until the boys of summer hit the diamond.
Right. Thank God.
We've got, Let's
see, in baseball, we don't have to ask who's number one because we play it out on the field. We don't have to take a poll to find out who's the best team who played the most girls' schools.
Right. Well, listen, I don't want to add any problems to our Cubbies this year, but did you see who was announced yesterday as the Cubs' number one scouter?
Yeah, Essien.
Believe
Yeah,
that?
but he's scouting the American League teams, okay? They're going to get him as far away as possible.
He can't even coach, so how's he going to find talent?
When in doubt, send him out as a scout. Just get him out of town. But he'd be good in the Ringling Brothers circus, man. If he don't look like a clown, I have never seen anybody in my life so bizarre, so slat. He looks like something out of a Charlie Chaplin movie.
He's still clapping them hands, isn't he?
He's clapping it. Like that old woman in the bed who's does the clap thing, and the TV goes off?
Right.
He's clapping it, and the team runs off the field, man.
Thanks
Pathetic.
for clapping, right?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll have a better season.
He's the man who brought the clap to Chicago, as a matter of fact. Let's hope we recover from it.
Well, you never know how many more seasons Harry's going to last. So
come on. As long as he's embalmed the way he is, he'll be around a long time.
With what, Budweiser?
Right.
Well, let's hope we do it this year.
Okay. I got my legs crossed.
And have a good weekend.
Okay. Bye. Oh, by the way, speaking of the Cubs, there is for you satellite dish owners, last night I was fiddling around on the TV too, and G6, which is one of the newer satellites, during the war, the Persian Gulf War, Charles Jaco and all those other people were falling off the platform and trembling, and you could see all that stuff on there. They had a couple of channels. Now, G6 is loaded, and there were all kinds of basketball games, and there was a WGN. They were doing a DePaul game, and it was the WGN live feed that they used one of the transponders on G6. So those, and also S4, which is a brand new, you'll have to program that in on your receiver. S4 has the Las Vegas channel, and then there's another channel called the ID channel. I have no idea what that is. Just had the test pattern with the bars on there last night, but all you dish owners, all of us who can look down at everybody else, say, hey, we got... And you know who did not call today in the middle of all this? The Knots Landing lady. What a great show last night. Finally made a comeback. That wasn't a good show. That was a tremendous show. The best we've had in months and months. The greatest Knots Landing in ages. I mean, traumatic, exciting, momentous, spine-tingling. And she shines. 113 at maybe she's making kishka.
610 WIOD.
Find out about the fall TV season.
Really? It's the wackiest, nuttiest, zaniest comedy ever to roll down Capitol Hill. It's Teddy Kennedy, starring in the sexy new sitcom, Make Room for Teddy.
And so, remember, ladies, as long as I have a face, you'll have a seat in the U.S. Senate. Okay, girls. This time you be the Speaker of the House, and I'll be the naughty chambermaid.
This week on Make Room for Teddy, the horny senior senator from Massachusetts heads down to West Palm Beach to hang out with the homeboys and show the younger generation how to have a good time.
Go, 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 go.
Excuse me, dudes. Hey, let's party down.
It's Make Room for Teddy, where you'll see Teddy take off on the classics of vaudeville.
Boys, nice job procuring the prostitute. Hey, Abbott, who's on first?
Your nephew, Willie.
Of course he will. He's a Kennedy. It's a family tradition. By the way, what's the young lady's name?
Ivana.
Well, so do I. But I think we should be introduced first. And let's make sure she's a Democrat. And where is the young lady from?
The great state of Maine, Senator. Bangor.
I intend to, and with great vigor and relish. But let me just say this about that. Ask not what the hooker can do for you. Ask what the hooker can do for an extra $50.
610 WIOD.
It's the Broadway musical that's as topical as today's headlines. It's Russia the Musical.
Give my regards to the Kremlin. Had enough of old Red Square.
Russia the Musical. The chorus lines never seemed longer.
We want to be like America. Yes, we bring back like America. Cable TV like America. We want to be like America.
Every song will make you want to stand up and declare your independence.
Old man Nelson, he just took over.
Map maker, make me a map. Don't use a pen, 'cause we'll change it back.
Stop balking and run to see Russia the Musical.
McDonald's, we've still got McDonald's. The line starts 5 blocks away.
See Russia the Musical before the cast changes again. 127 at WIOD. Here's Snapple Dave. Snapple Dave in Boca is gone. Well, snap this, Dave, okay, you slime ball? We're paying for the call, and he hangs up on us. Well, that's okay, Dave. I just had another swig of my Snapple Diet Iced Tea just out of spite, okay? God, I can't get over that. Plantation.
Neil.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, on the kishka, the base is nothing more than fat and flour, but what gives it the color is carrots.
Carrots?
Yeah, that's what, if you ever look at it closely, you'll see little specks of orange in it. Carrots is what goes into it. It's really a vegetable, fat and flour.
Well, isn't that what I've been saying all along about the vegetable part of it? And everybody's been poo-pooing me like it's all matzo meal or something?
That's because they don't know what's inside it. But carrots is what gives it the color.
There you go.
Okay, it's really, and it's ground up fine like you would put it in a food processor, so you just see the little specks.
Yeah. I don't think anybody listening to this show who's never seen or had kishki before even still knows what it is.
Yeah, well, see, I spent a lot of years in the restaurant and catering business, so I dealt a lot with it. But the base really is fat and flour. It's not the healthiest thing in the world to eat, but that would be good if it was.
No, that's right. And, of course, it's got to have a little gravy on it, too, to make it extra.
Absolutely, and a little rye bread.
Extra dangerous. There you go. Okay, thank you.
Well, I have one other question for you.
Yes, sir.
You have the book with the songs. You remember Casey and the Sunshine Band had That's the Way I Like It,
Yeah.
What year? Do you know what year that came out?
Oh, geez. I'd say 73 or 4, but I'll look it up.
I appreciate it. I'm going to get back in the car because I'm calling for the phone booth. I'll listen.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
See ya. 120. Well, what does that mean? He's going to get back in the car now. I got to wait. Well, it'll take me that long anyway. Here's Dick Jacobs. Here's Mick Jagger. Here's Jan and Dean. Oh, boy. Talk about make-believe. Talk about ersatz. What am I looking for? KC. Here's Kansas. Here's Kitty Callan. Well, what the hell is this going to be under? Man, what a stupid damn book this is. God, I hate this book. It's got to probably be home already. Here it is, KC. Born KC. Well, where the hell are the other ones? Born Harry Wayne, Casey, yada, yada, yada. Yes, here, Casey and the Sunshine Band, I see. What year did I say? 73? 4?
You said 3 or 4.
Yeah, well, I was close. 75. November 1st, 75. And I wouldn't be surprised. No, I think it's in my car. Yeah. Is it in here? That's the way. Come on, Casey, are you in here or what? Here's I Enjoy Being a Girl.
Well, that's as close as we can come, okay? I don't have it right now. 129 at WIOD. Here's a lady in Boca. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Happy New Year.
And the same to you.
Yeah, just wanted to tell you, the hurricanes still suck.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And
their fans are the ones who are a bunch of crybabies. Even Sonny was acting like a crybaby the other night on the air. I can't get over that. Sonny's such a good guy, but he's been Zagacki-ized.
Well, congratulations on their wins over Boston College and Long Beach State.
Yeah, and all the other girls' schools.
Well, and go Seminoles.
They got Piper High on their schedule next year. Well, that Seminole game wasn't too thrilling the other day either. I'll tell you that, boy. That was pretty pathetic.
But that Florida game,
that was embarrassing. Man, I can't get over it.
That was terrible.
Well, we don't discuss sports anymore on the show till baseball season. No.
Can I just call Sarge at the Boca Resort and Club of douchebag?
Okay.
All right.
Have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye. 1:30 at WIOD. I mean, it's over already. Let's give it a rest until next year when we have the same 7,000 teams playing in the same 7,000 bowl games. God, the Poulon, Rene Poulon Weed Eater douchebag bowl. I mean, who's kidding who? Okay, who's yanking whose chain? Miami Beach.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I love your show, and I think it's really great that you guys are discussing sports now with baseball coming up. But I just have one thing to say. This is the home of the Hurricanes. And
cane this. We have an open line in Dade, 751 WIOD. Go get an education somewhere, okay? Go to some good shul and get an education. Fort Lauderdale, hello.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at that. I have been listening to you since...
What did you just, wait a minute, what did you say? I didn't hear you.
I was laughing at the last call.
Oh, okay. What a geek, huh?
I agree.
Little punk. Go out and yank the chain or something. Do something constructive. Kid, leave us alone with your damn same crap over and over and over again. When they were losing all their games 10 years ago, it wasn't the land of the cane. Nobody gave two craps. And just look at, they played that basketball game in Connecticut last night. They had almost 9,000 people there. If they would have played the same game here, they would have had 900.
No argument from me.
Bunch of phony front-running assholes. Go ahead, sir.
I've been listening to you since INZ days. Have a life and have never called you, but I'm pissed off and I got to...
Good. Excellent. It's about time.
I know that everyone in the business listens to the show.
Right.
I have a message for Eric Reed.
Eric Reed?
Yes. You know who Eric Reed is?
The guy who does the Heat games?
Yes. The number that is one greater than 6 and one less than 8.
Not Shevin. Oh, is he doing?
7. It is not
doing?
Shevin.
Is he doing that again?
Oh, Neil.
When he was doing
70.
Oh, he's lapsing again. When he was doing the color with Sam Smith on the Heat games, he was the most embarrassing thing I have ever heard in my life. He kept with that phony, and then he started doing a play-by-play this year, and I thought, who is this guy? He's great, and he was good. And then I caught a piece of a game on TV the other night, and he's lapsing back into that same same crap again. Eric, you got a good voice. You do a tremendous job. Why do you have to put on that phony pseudo-broadcast crap? God, I hate that.
Thanks for letting me get the message.
No, you're right on target, man. I don't know what is wrong with that guy. Somebody needs to give him a lobotomy.
I agree.
Because he's really good when he cuts the crap out. You know what I'm saying? Have a great weekend.
Thanks, you too.
Bye-bye. We'll be seeing you. They should send him to Barcelona. Straighten his mouth out. God, I can't stand that. Just like that Ron St. John, not junior, but senior on Magic. Boy, you can even hear it at the Dolphin games on the PA with that phony. God, you got a good voice, Ron. Not great, but good. But oh, that phony plastic broadcast. Give it a rest. That went out with high-button shoes and knickers, okay? Went out with Cousin Brucey's wig. 133 at WIOD, Fort Lauderdale.
Neil,
Buenos tardes.
Okay, I got a little something for you. I don't know if you got your Sun Sentinel handy.
They call this show a trill a minute. I got my Sun Sentinel right on the floor here, right by the Herald and the other piece of crap. Yes.
If you could find it as small as it is down on page 4B in the bottom left-hand corner.
How small is it? Okay, on page 4B?
They're trying to suppress it in this county.
D, I got B. Okay, I got B. Just a minute. Baited hook can be death for seabirds. Page, here's the guy with the bicycle with the, okay, 50
all the way
bucks.
Down in the corner. 4B.
Oh, 4B. Auction Persian carpets.
All the way down the bottom left corner.
Oh, left corner. Court reverses ruling on searches.
No. That's it.
The Florida Supreme Court reversed itself Thursday, ruled that police officers can board buses and search passengers even when they have no reason to suspect drugs are present. The change of heart came 6 months after the U.S. Supreme Court struck down. Isn't that great? Sheriff's deputies resumed bus searches after the Supreme Court ruling in June, but only when needed.
Notice it says in the bottom left there, it says the state court had likened the tactic to Nazi Germany.
Right, exactly.
I have my passport. I'm clutching it tight.
Hang on tight, pal. Don't turn it loose.
Notice how they make it so small and try to hide it way back in the paper so you wouldn't
Well,
see
that's what happened to me, too. It's so small you got to hide it. Well, have a great life and good luck to us all. I'll see you on the plane.
One more thing. I just want to say Tim, Blaine, and Shockey are all major douchebags.
Okay.
Thanks.
We'll
Bye-bye.
see you. 135 at WIOD. Here's... where's that Johnny Dark cart we got? With sitting on Otis Redding and sitting on the dock of the bay? Huh? Where is that thing? That's one of my favorites. By the way, speaking of Johnny Dork, is he on vacation or something? Huh?
I guess.
Yeah, he must be. I haven't seen him in a dog's age. No wonder I'm in such a good mood today. God. Haven't seen that freeloading slime ball in days and days. I don't know, but I'm going to find that card where he does. Oh, here it is. Here's Boom Boom. Let's just listen carefully here.
Boom Booming out to hits on a Saturday. Super Surf Solid Gold now with Otis Redding sitting on the dock of the bay.
Yeah, he didn't have the balls to really do it. Give the good thing in there. 135, and I wouldn't play it either. Char Hut's going to save you some money right now, just in time for the big depression, in time for the big fall. You see what's going on in Russia, man. We're not far behind. But at Char Hut, you get 1/4 pound delicious, fresh chicken breast, charbroiled the way you like it with your choice of toppings on a fresh Italian roll or healthful pita bread, and get the second one for just 89 cents. Or buy the famous 5 1/3 ounce char burger, 85% fat-free, fresh ground chuck delivered fresh every day, char grilled right in front of your nose on that grill while you're watching, supervising, and get the second for just 89 cents. Or get one of each, and the second sandwich is only 89 cents. Now, this offer is good after 3 p.m. only, 7 days a week at a Char Hut nearby you. Food is fresh. I don't know why anybody in their right mind would buy fast food at any other place than Char Hut, because it tastes so much better. The price is always right. They give it to you fresh. And don't forget to try those new, better than ever, spicy chicken drumettes, better than any chicken wings you've ever stuffed in your mouth, okay? The Char Huts you'll find with the chicken drumettes are in Davie, Hollywood, Margate, and Oakland Park. And, of course, you'll also find Char Huts in North Miami, Tamarack, and Sunrise.
610 WIOD. Tell that Jim Mandich to take a shower. Oh!
Do you have trouble dealing with reality? Are you constantly being told to get a life? Do you find that your best pickup line is, "I've got money"? Well, you could be suffering from Johnny Dark's disease. Millions have been afflicted with this debilitating disease, but now there is something you can do about it.
Hello, this is Dr. Irving Abramowitz. Now there is something you can do about the nature's #1 cause for loneliness, Johnny Dark disease. Here at the Center for Continuing Research, we believe there is a cure. We haven't found one yet, but we are confident that after you spend your money here, you'll feel somewhat better. Come in for a free assessment today.
Don't walk around with your head up your ass your whole life. Do something about it. Call 1-800-I'm-a-loser. $35 the first minute, $2.50 each additional minute. All models over 18.
I wonder why nobody ever goes anywhere near Johnny Dark. You ever notice that? They always stay keep their distance.
Because he stinks.
21 till 2 at WIOD. Oh, Snapple Dave is back. What happened to you, sir?
I don't know, Neil. Enough of the kishka. Not Eddie. Oy. What's happened, Neil?
This is going to be a real short call. You know that, don't you?
It can't be.
This is one of the greatest shows we've ever had.
Unbelievable.
Exactly. This has been an illuminating show. We're spreading the word. We're spreading heartburn and cholesterol from coast to coast. What's wrong with that?
Oh, it's either that or...
And you got to
I know what it is.
And you got to wash it down with gallons of Snapple. What's wrong with that?
That's right. I just drove by Century Village. I'm getting older by the second.
Uh-huh.
Neil, I got to tell you, you people around South Florida, get the hell off the road. I'm driving around doing a great American public service, delivering Snapple. You people cannot drive.
Yeah, today I noticed, George mentioned it too, coming in here, not only all the mess on the road, but God almighty, the driving. Well, they're all here now, don't you understand? It's January. They're all here. All the ones that are coming are here now, and they're out there to do everything they can to screw up our lives.
You wouldn't believe it.
What's in the box, Adam?
Right now in front of me, as we speak, there's a fat, I don't mean just fat, an obese man that looks just like Santa Claus, and he's from from Michigan. From Michigan.
Oh, that's probably Ivan Waters.
Well, it's either Santa Claus or Ed McMahon in disguise.
Well, listen, Dave, it's been a real thrill.
It's been a slice.
Have a great life.
You too, Neil.
See you. Speaking of that,
I have no foreskin.
140 at WIOD. What's in the box? You bring a little something for me there? Adam? Oh, that's what's in the box. Well, put it away. God, it looks gross. The thanks for calling lady is back?
Yes.
Boy, you're getting a little carried away now, aren't you?
I want to tell you how much I enjoyed today's program.
Well, that's great. It was perfect for people your age.
You don't know how old I am.
Well, I could guess.
Thank you for calling. I want to tell you something funny. When we were young and poor, my mother made the chicken soup Friday night, and my share of the chicken was the head, the gurgle.
The what? The what?
The gurgle. I don't know how you call it.
The gurgle? What the hell is that?
That's I don't know. And the feet and the pubic.
The feet?
Yeah.
What do you do with the feet?
Well, she used to scrape off the skin. And just give me the bones to suck. And that was my share until I grew up a little when we got rich.
I have no foreskin.
Huh?
I said, that's disgusting.
Well, when you're poor, you eat anything.
Yeah. When you're poor, you suck on anything.
Right. So, have yourself a happy new year.
And the same to you.
And I had a good day.
And I'm glad you
today.
graduated from those very desperate days.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, have a great weekend.
Thank you.
And don't forget.
Thanks for calling. Thank
See
you.
you. Okay. 142 at WIOD. Oh, man, she was sucking on the chicken feet. God, no wonder she talks. She's actually only 28. South Miami.
Neil,
yes.
how are you doing today?
Okay.
I thought what I was about to say was going to be more disgusting than that.
I doubt it.
Well, you were talking about Polish blood sausage before?
Kishka.
Kishka. Well, in Puerto Rico, they have a version of that called morcilla.
That's what we had a call on it earlier.
Right.
Yeah.
And what it uses, the more disgusting part is that it uses pork.
Ooh.
Pork intestine, pork blood.
Pork parts?
Right.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Not that pork screw.
No.
Okay. Thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
But I guess if you have some champagne around, it's good to have handy to open it with.
Right. Well, I was at that Orange Bowl game.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I'm happy for you.
Oh, man. Those Nebraska fans are.
Just put it back in the annals of your memory, okay? It's all history.
I'm about to do that.
Great.
Okay, Neil.
Have a great day.
You too.
143 at WIOD. See what I mean? If we wouldn't have come up with this other stuff, that's all we would have heard for 2 days. And God only knows you'll hear plenty of that. Even though we got the NFL playoffs coming up in the Super Bowl, I can assure you that come 6:05 tonight, in spite of the fact that it says Jim discusses the playoffs, in spite of that, I can assure you, you can bet your life on it, it'll be the same old tired crap. Where's all that pizza? Where did that pizza come from? You didn't actually buy that. You bought that? Where'd you buy it? Flores? Well, thanks so much for caring about us and bringing us a little piece, huh? What a sleazebag. God. He's not getting that job. Hallandale.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
How you doing? I got your answer for Pipic and Gorgle.
Yeah?
The Pipic is...
Well, I know what the Pupic is. Everybody knows that. It's not Pipic, it's Pupic.
Well, Pipic, Pupic, the same
That's
thing.
Macy Pipic. He's from the Bronx.
The Gorgle is the neck.
Oh, the neck?
Yep.
Oh, how come she didn't know what that is? That's not so bad.
I don't know. It's lifeless. What can I tell you?
Yeah.
Okay, Neil.
Have a great life.
Have a good Shabbos.
Okay, I'm back at you. 144 at WIOD. Boy, what a great job of conversion we've done here today, man. Wes Kendall.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
Uncle Neil.
Yeah.
Hey, what is this guy Jick? Where did he come from? Is he a sports?
Where'd he come from?
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Hunger?
Brooklyn. Does that answer all your questions?
No, I thought he was a cable expert. How did he get on
he's an expert on everything. Just ask him. He'll tell you.
Okay, Neil. Neil, let me ask you a question.
He's Eddie Kaplan's buddy. That's why he shows up over there all the time. This is a very incestuous business we're in. People keep putting their buddies on the air.
I see.
Right,
okay. Okay. I see how he got the job. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I wanted to.
Well, not only that, but Kaplan and Jick have the same haircut, so it works out good.
Neil, your favorite all-time rock and roll song? Did you mention?
Oh, I
earlier?
can't. I don't. What do you mean?
Do you like Whispering Bell?
Oh, that's not my favorite song. It's one of them. It's great. It's one of the best records ever made.
Who did it? Do you
The Dell Vikings.
The Dell Viking?
Right.
Okay.
The first hit was Come Go With Me, and then it was Whispering Bells, and then they just disappeared, never to be heard from again.
What about the
Only showing up at those magic oldie reunions on Saturday nights. That's true.
What about the Five Satins, Neil? You like them?
In the Still of the Night. Well, what do you mean, do I like them?
That's my favorite, in the Still of the Night.
Yeah, it was one of the great, I'd say one of the top 10 of all time.
All right, you're going right back with me. Now, I want to ask you a question. Maybe somebody in your audience would know and call in. The first rock and roll song I'd like to know. I heard it. I heard it in Miami on a jukebox.
Around the Clock. Rock Around the Clock by Bill Haley was considered to be the first rock and roll song.
I knew you were going to say that, but it's before that. I was there.
Well, but it all depends on who you ask.
Oh, okay. I think it's by the Charms, Neil.
Called what?
I don't remember the title.
No.
I plugged it a nickel in the jukebox.
No.
Back in Miami in the middle 50s, and it came on.
Well, if you asked all the mavens like Murray the K, who's dead, and Dick Clark and all those experts, they would tell you it was Rock Around the Clock by Bill Haley and the Comets.
Okay, one more question, Neil. How old is Gino Toretta?
72.
Thank you very much.
Have a great day. 146 at WIOD on a tremendous Friday, man. We're doing it. Pompano Park tonight, the Flamingo at Hialeah tomorrow. What is that you're eating now? Oh, cannoli. Bring the gun. I didn't say anything yet. Did I point at him yet? Just shove that cannoli where it belongs and mind your own business, Adam.
Time now for the game show where politicians question the answers they came up with during the past 3 years. It's Election Jeopardy! And now, here's your host, Alex Q. Public.
Thank you. Returning today for Final Jeopardy is our reigning champion, George Bush. Are you ready to risk all you've earned so far, George?
Yeah, I'm going for broad.
Sort of like the overtaxed middle class.
No,
All right, here's your answer. The reason George Bush could lose in 1992.
Oh, geez. What is it? Sununu? No, I dumped him. Quail? No, well, he didn't thank me the first term. He never will. The saddle thing? No, I got the Nightmare on Recession Street. Wait, I got it.
All right, George, let's see what you got.
No new idea.
Form of a question, please.
Oh, you mean like, why don't I have any new ideas?
Oh, looks like our voting audience has decided your time's up.
What? Quick! Run the Willie Horton commercial.
Join us next time for Election Jeopardy.
Bars.
150 at WIOD. Suds of all people. Now, see, when it comes to silly records, he's the expert. Anything silly, Suds knows about. So naturally, he remembers who stole the kishka. But he came in here and he was talking about some Polish Stan Wojciechowski or somebody like that. I said, wait a minute, Stan Freberg. And it was on Capitol. Stan Freberg did a novelty record of Who Stole the Kishka, and that's the one I was thinking about. And leave it to Suds to lay it on us.
Happy New Year's.
And the same to you.
Go Cubs.
Yeah, right.
I grew up in Chicago, and we had a meat market up there called Marushak.
Yeah.
And I've got the ingredients right here on their label, and it says buckwheat groat.
Buckwheat?
Buckwheat.
No buckwheat in my kishka.
Here. Buckwheat groats, pork snouts.
Ooh.
Pork liver.
When in doubt, eat the snout.
That's it, and beef blood.
No, that's kishka again. You're talking about pork sausage. That's not what we're talking about. That's the Polish thing.
That's exactly.
That's the Polish weenie.
I thought you'd like to hear about those pork snouts.
Oh, gross. Well, no what? Now, at least the Poles have got an excuse now.
Exactly.
Okay.
You have a good New Year.
And same to you. Oh, man, forget that kishka crap, okay? Forget that Polish garbage. Oh, man. No wonder Zagaki's all screwed up. Doral.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I was just gagging here on that snout.
Oh, okay. Boy, isn't that appetizing? They're ready for a big gastronomic weekend. And speaking of that, I noticed Rick and Suds brought their stale meat in here again today.
Oh, boy.
They've been bringing this thing in for Wheel of Meat, the same slab, for about 2 weeks now.
Well, you got to give them a break, you know. Like you said yesterday, they're great. I saw that they sure collect a lot of money for Camilla's house.
Yeah, they're really doing it. 120 big ones in the middle of 75,000 people at the parade downtown.
Yeah,
they can do it.
Well, they tried, Neil. They tried.
Yeah, they're doing it.
Yeah. Hey, I was hearing about this guy who said about the police can go into buses now and search you and do all sorts of things.
Right.
My God.
Frisk, grab, squeeze.
I'm gonna have to grab onto the passport and inflate my wraps and head on out of here.
Good thinking. Grab your visa.
Yeah.
And your American Express.
Yeah, you got it.
Don't leave the raft without it.
All right, well.
Have a great weekend,
you
sir.
Take care now.
Okay, had nothing to say. What a good guy, but nothing to say. Here's the Feldine lady.
Neil?
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Okay.
Happy New Year.
Sound like you've been sampling the goods.
Well, I just ate some. I'm a little sick, so I went to one of my favorite Jewish delis in Kendall. And on the menu, top thing they have, kishka. And they said there is no such thing as Polish thing. It's only Jewish, and that's the official word.
Well, I got news for you. Kishka that we've been hearing about, this Polish blood sausage with the pig snouts, has got nothing to do with kishka, okay?
Exactly.
So those Poles have screwed it up again.
That's right. So that's it. That's all I have to say on that.
Okay.
Okay.
Have
Love
a
you.
happy. Bye.
Bye.
Wow, she sounded like she doggy downers today. 154 at WIOD, Fort Lauderdale on the Star Line.
Hello, Neil.
Yes.
How are you?
Okay.
I want to say, I was holding on to it last week for you.
I believe that.
And I hit a dead cell area, and I got disconnected.
Uh-huh.
So anyhow, I want to say what kishka is for all those people out there last week that didn't know what it is.
Okay.
It's that round orange circular thing on the plate at a bar mitzvah next to the prime rib.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Now we got it.
Now let me tell you what kind of life I have. I have no life. Okay? When I call my brother, this is the kind of phone call we have. Hello? Hello, how are you? Hello, Neil? I really like your show. But you always have to talk so bad about the blue-haired people in Sunrise.
I have no life.
I have no life. And then he says, why don't you get the bag out of the shower and give it a good workout for us, would you?
I have no foreskin.
Neil, you're the best.
I know. Have a great life. Find one, please. 155 at WIOD. Get the search party out to find that guy a semblance of one. South Miami, hello.
Hey, hello.
And a life, too. Yes.
How are you today?
Okay.
I just got back from Southern Bell. They turned off my phone.
Why is that?
Well, I was in Amsterdam.
Just because you haven't paid the bill for the last 6 years?
Well, yeah, I was in Amsterdam, and I left. I took the bill with me, and I forgot to mail it.
No. You're not the guy that was over there spoke to us.
Yeah. I just got back on.
Well, then why? I don't understand people at all. Why do you call and start talking about Southern Bell? What does that have